Still got the moon out here this morning. The sun is struggling to come out. There's a layer of fog everywhere today. I'm digging this beach. I like it. People complain, oh, it's too rocky. I like it. I like it this way. Something weird about having a lot of empty space for yourself these days in Florida. Amazing. I can actually sit down on these rocks, and I'm going to. Right about here. Take it easy. So many interesting rocks here. You can pick up a rock anywhere. I got so many interesting. As you can see, look at this one. Hey, what's going on? Oh boy, look at that sun out there. Oh geez. I love eating rocks. That one's cool though. I'm gonna keep it. Let's see what else we can find here. Little seashell right here. Kind of cool. Actually got a good pair of Keens on here. Birds going across there. Definitely the warmest spot on the East Coast right now. It might be warmer in Arizona, but it has been an amazing winter in Florida. It's going to get cold again. Miami has been struggling to see 70-degree weather for the past 2 months. It's been really cold the month of January and now into February. Extremely unusually cold. Consecutive days cold. No relief. It has not been beach weather at all this winter. Not at all. Right now, there's no wind, which is unusual. It's been windy as well. Cold and windy. First day of no wind. Flat calm right now. Flat calm. Good day to go out fishing. Even the little boats can get out there. A little skiff out there right now. No problem. Yeah, you can go flats fishing on the ocean side. The moon is still out, as you can see. That's a Coast Guard right there, I believe. Screaming. Yeah, these guys are out there fishing on the ocean side in Florida. The water really flattened out today. Good day to go fishing. Absolutely. The fish will definitely be biting today. And you can go way out. It's flat right now. Maybe it'll get rougher later, but right now, if you're already out there, usually they're already out there. They've been out there before sunrise. Yeah, the sun's coming up, but you won't be able to really see it today. It's hiding behind the clouds. I'm not in a good vantage point either. But that is pretty cool. Either way, that's pretty cool. I'll be able to see the sunset. It'll be right behind me. That's the beauty of the Florida Keys. You have the rare opportunity to watch a sunrise on one side of the island and then go to the other side of the island. You can walk. You can walk to the other side, you know, and check out the sunset. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, literally, I'm watching the sunset from here, or sunrise, and I can watch the sunset down there, you know. Amazing. There's a boat going out. Charter boat. There's that flats boat over there. That's a party boat going out there. Yep, there's a lot of vacancies in Florida right now. I think it has a lot to do with the weather and the economy. People are uncertain about the future of the economy and just the state of all things. It has nothing to do with the present leadership. It's been for a while. I think people can see what's going on in the world. People have a bigger picture of the world now than they ever did, and a lot of good things going on, but there's a lot of bad things. But they can't stop this. Look at that thing coming up right over that radar dome. Amazing. Let me see if I can come in on it a little bit. Here comes the sun, and it's all right. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right. Amazing stuff. You don't want to lose your rock in this pile. Don't lose your pet rock in this pile. I'd love to come down here with a metal detector. I just have a strange feeling all along here and elsewhere around here. You might find something. You go out in the water a little bit, out there with a metal detector. You might find gold and silver. The waves are crashing down. The water's really clean. It really is. Very, very clean. Very good water quality here. Very clean. You can see how clean it is. It's not brown. It's clear. You can see the clearness in it. I mean, it literally almost looks drinkable today. And you can see how clean it is. It's not brown. It's not dark. You know, for me to say it's clean today, it's a positive. But it's very clean. It's not dirty. I would go in there, but it's cold right now. Very cold. But yeah, the water's really clean. Flat, calm today. Wow, look at that sailboat going out. There's a skiff out there. Really a good day to get out on the water. Even though it's not going to be more than 70 degrees today. We're going to struggle to see 70. And that water temp is going to be, you know, not where you want it. Yeah, most Floridians, they like it around 80 degrees, not 67 for a high. That's no fun. When you wake up and it's 35, 40, 45 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees in the morning. You know, when you wake up in the morning and it's 60 degrees, it's going to struggle to get up there all day, you know. Just depends. But it's been a long, cold winter in Florida. And it's going to get, going to be struggling to get up to 70 degrees for the next couple of days, easily, or longer. We just got this Arctic blast that's sticking around for a while. Amazing. Literally, there's no wind right now. Barely windy. No wind. It's really still. You can see the trees. They're not moving. There's really no wind right now. It's amazing. Because it's been windy and cold. This will probably be the nicest day. Maybe tomorrow, and then it's going to get cold again for the next couple of days. Today's Thursday the 5th. Today's Thursday the 5th. So they're saying actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday it's going to get cold again. This is going to be the warmest day. And then tomorrow we got another blast coming. Amazing. Those guys are having a good time. Finally out on the water, that guy's saying. Finally be able to get out on a good day. Yeah, that sailboat right now, he's probably using his motor because that sail is not doing anything. He's struggling to do any movement. Yeah, he ain't getting no wind. There ain't no wind out there. Darr. Some pelicans here. I love the way they glide. Yeah, they get that ground effect off the water and just glide right across the top of the water. Alright, we got some waves crashing in. Look at this. Alright. Yeah, I can see the bottom. I can see rocks on the bottom when the waves come in. It's clean, really clear at the bottom of them little waves. You got visibility. That's nice. It looks inviting, but it's cold. But yeah, it's pretty clear. Visibility. The wind is non-existent. It's going to get up to about 70 degrees today. Not bad. Beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. Still got the moon out. Beautiful day. I mean, absolutely beautiful today. You can't beat it. I'm definitely taking advantage of today. I don't have to work. I worked yesterday I had to be at work at around 6:45, and I worked till about 7:15 last night. Got about 12 and a half hours in of work. I was a background extra in a movie yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to get any more work out of it this week or next week, but they're filming a movie, and I happen to be part of it. I was in season 1, now I'm in season 2 of a production. And I don't like to talk or brag about it. A lot of people came on set yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Everybody was allowed to take pictures. That was amazing. Everybody had their camera out taking pictures. I was one of the few people that didn't bring my camera on set. It was amazing. Amazing, all the A-listers yesterday, and just a lot of fun. Excellent catering, and I got paid. I got fed like you wouldn't believe. Gourmet catering in the morning for breakfast, and for a late lunch dinner. And then they fed us really good twice. And then they had snacks all day and water and stuff like that. But man, if you walked away yesterday hungry, that's your own fault, because the breakfast was amazing. And the lunch dinner menu was amazing. I was taken back. And I've been on a few movies and television productions, and I told everybody this was the best catering I've ever seen, and actually the best production I've ever been on. I mean, it was flawless. Everything was perfect yesterday. Everything was perfect. Here's some washed up coral. Look at that. Amazing. It's a piece of coral. This would make a nice souvenir, but I'm not going to keep it, but that's pretty cool. There goes that sailboat. Going out for a nice little cruise today. Yeah, it'd be nice to go out for a sunset cruise later. There goes another boat going out. Yeah, it's flat calm out there. Damn. You can go all the way to Cuba. I'm telling you. You can go all the way to Cuba today. No problem. Which means Cubans can come here too. Yeah, man. You can go all the way out, all the way to Havana today. No problem. It's only 90 miles away. Yeah, I gotta say, this has been the best day all year. What is it, February 5th? Yeah, this has been the warmest day all year. This is the warmest I've been all year. I'm not joking. I am not joking. This is the warmest I've been all year. We might have had 1 or 2 days of, but I don't think so. I've been freezing for the last 2 months almost, it seems like. That's why there's a lot of vacancies. I think people look at the weather even down here before they decide to come down, and they go, "Wow." People in the know. You just can't go to the beach. You just can't go to the beach. If it's going to be 68 degrees, 71 degrees on the beach for a high, and windy, you're not really going to, and cloudy, it's not going to be good for you. You're not going to be happy. You can come to the beach dressed nice and warm, but you can't lay out in the sun, And most people want to come on vacation. They want to be able to go to the beach and lay out. I know I do. And I got to also say, I noticed in Key West, there's a lot of bars and restaurants in Key West, but the party scene in Key West is not what it used to be. A lot less people drinking these days, Just the, it's expensive to go out and drink, number one. And number two, a lot of people have given up that lifestyle. And the new generation, they're not out partying and getting wasted. They're still out there doing it, but not like before. Not like before. When you can go by, when you can see a few empty bars and restaurants in Key West, and you can see vacancies, and you can just tell you just tell it's not that crowded. It's not that bad. It's comfortable. I mean, there's still a lot of people here, but it's not like the bars are all packed, Only the popular ones. But there's a lot of other bars on the side streets. They're totally empty. I mean, I'm the only one here on this beach. I don't see anybody out here. And I know there's people around. It's warming up though. It is warming up. I can feel it. It's great. It is actually warming up. I'm really digging it. I'm gonna have a good day. Before I have my first beer, I'm gonna take my Mazda Miata convertible and drive around town with the top down. I'm gonna cruise around a little bit, see what I can see. You'll never see me anywhere. I won't drive at night in Key West. I had to drive at night last night, but it's dangerous driving at night in Key West. A lot of lights, a lot of scooters, a lot of people. You got to be really careful. You got to be really, really careful driving at Key West. That's a rare, rare piece of rock right there. That's granite. Yeah. That's amazing. That's an amazing piece of rock right here to find. There's big pieces of granite over there, but not this little piece like this. It might have broken off or something. Yeah. Amazing. That's heavy rock right there. I can use it to chip away at the coral. See that? Break up shells. See it breaking up shells? See, I just broke up a shell. Yep, it's hard rock. So is this. This is hard rock too. Another piece of hard rock. Yep. If you're a rock collector and you want to make rock art, boy, this is an amazing place to do it. Yeah, I could take a lot of pieces home, but I'm not gonna. That's pretty cool, that granite piece. telling you, man, you can find gold out here. You got to get a metal detector. Get out there in that water. Get out there a little bit. Metal detect all around here. These rocks with holes in them, they're amazing. You can make a necklace easily. That's a piece of metal. That is a piece of metal. I'll bring that up here and throw it away. I don't want anybody to step on it. Old pipe. But everybody that does come out here, they seem to collect rocks and make little artwork out of it. Kind of neat. Look at these flowers. Look at the way this stuff grows. Feeding off the salt water. Got to take us over here. Some ancient beach over here. Pretty cool in here. Look at this old tree here. This tree is very old and protected. How cool is this? It's actually cool in here too. It's dark and cool in here. So this wouldn't be a bad place to tuck in the summertime, you know? Pitch your tent up here and get out of the sun, get in the sun. Not bad. There's an Australian pine right there. Wow. That's amazing to see that tree right there. Yeah, it's a little primitive section of beach right here. It's been unmolested for a long time. Probably never been touched right here. You can just tell by the mangroves and stuff. Look at that. Somebody planted a tree there. Somebody planted a tree there. It's actually got ceramic rim around it too. I wonder why. Maybe somebody put somebody's ashes there on purpose. I wouldn't be surprised. It's got a blue, purposely put there, a blue ceramic. Yeah. There's an Australian pine right there too. There's a palm tree there. It's a pretty primitive section of beach right here. Somebody took the thought to do that. There's actually elevation here. Otherwise the Navy wouldn't be here, that's for sure. Look at that. That's the Navy over there. You can see the elevation. I mean, that's a good 10 feet or more. I'm up. I'm up here, man. I'm definitely up at least 10 feet here. Easily. This is up here. High elevation. That's why these trees are here too. Sea grape right here. Big old sea grape. Some old mangroves back here. Hardwood. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that tree. Look at that one back there. Same one, I think I was over there before. Some more trees over here. There's a gumbo limbo right there. Some hardwood mangroves there. Yeah. Piece of plastic. Pick that up.